Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys, welcome to my workshop. Today I am putting on Tannus solid rubber tires because, quite frankly, I don't want to be out anywhere and have to change a tire.
I hate you because I don't agree with what you do, because you never seem to have a clue what's wrong or right. You disgust me, writing with your left hand like it's right. I think you're gonna start a fight tonight if you're not careful.
So while you don't have to remove the wheel to take the tire off and replace the tube, you really do need the wheel off to put the Tannus tire on. So the way you remove the wheel is you break open the quick release, get it all the way open, then turn this guy here on this side.
And there's only 1 in 10 of us that's broken. Why can't you just use your right hand like a normal joke hand?
You want to make sure there's 2 springs in here, so you want to make sure you get them both, 1 on each side. Here's the second one. Then once you have those off, you've got to remove the axle. Start taking your finger, putting it in there, and just pushing this through. Careful for the brake when you remove the tire, the wheel, and there you go, you've got it. So the next thing you need to do is remove the tire to release the air from the tube. Then you need to pop the seal.
I hate you, 'cause every time you're picking up a pen, you're only trying to get the children to copycat you. You're a sinner. The Bible spells it out in black and white. Why you think we read it from left to right? Is that an accident?
I'm using the black pegs for the Tannus tires, and you take these in flat end up, okay? So the reason you do it flat end up is so that when they're in the wheel, you can push them down. You can put them down, but once they're down and in the wheel, they're not coming back up. See? You take the first peg, flat side up, and you get it started in there. The first one's usually the hardest. Put it on there and just squeeze to tighten that in. You don't have to get it all the way in yet. You do this all the way around the wheel.
'Cause the scribes who wrote the Bible saw the link. They never would have let their hands get smeared up in the ink.
So now you take the S tool and you use this to get them in all the way.
Oh, and some say it's genetics that makes you who you are.
So I got them all in. And one thing you want to look for on these, there is an arrow somewhere right here. It says direction and then an arrow pointing. So that means that goes this way. So for the next step, you're going to want to have some kind of a blanket or pad underneath. And what you want to do is you get it started. You want to get 3 or 4 of these in. And the first few can be pretty hard. At least they were on the last one. Let's see how they are on this one. So you get this onto just above the peg, the S tool, and you force it in. So you get the first one in, and then you work the next couple either in or close to being in. And a trick that I found useful is you take the tool that Tannus doesn't say anything about, and you use it. Another reason you need this guy.
They lie and say you haven't got a choice, but you can learn to use the chosen hand. Sloppy writing's not the end. I hate you, 'cause you always want to rub it in my face. All you lefties never seem to know that there's a time and there's a place. Well, I hate you, and equal rights we're never gonna part with. Why you think we called them rights to start with? They ain't for you.
And once you got it on, you just got to get these last ones in place. You can use the S tool if you want to do it the way they say, just like that, but it doesn't go on easily and you got to really work it. Or 2 good little pops from that, 1 good little pop in that case, and they're in. So now the last step is to put the wheel back on. You get the disc in the brake, then you take the axle, and you start feeding that through there. Then you take the springs. There are 2. 2 out, 2 in. Pop those guys in there just like that. Then you take the quick release. You feed it through all the way. You should have some resistance from the spring. And you take that nut, you get it fed onto the screw. And you start tightening it up. Close the quick release. So I've taken the trike out for the test ride. I've got the Tannus tires on, and honestly it feels a little smoother. I was expecting it to be a little bit bumpier of a ride, but maybe it's because I got a suspension on the trike. But I'm able to ride it places where I would have never rode the trike before. There's a sidewalk back there where the portions of the sidewalk are like completely out of the ground and they're kind of sharp, and I was always afraid to go there because I was afraid of blowing my tires. Now I just creep up to them and just rock crawl right over them. It was great. I liked it. I'm liking them. So, well, that's it for this vlog. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Have a good day.